guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Gabby and I'm so glad that you're here today. In today's video, I decided to do a cut crease look using the Jaclyn Morphe palette. I'm obsessed with this palette right now. It's pretty much all I use, so I decided to do a look today using the palette. And I also threw in some tips and tricks on how to do a cut crease, as well as doing a cut crease for people with hooded eyes, which I have. It can be a little bit more difficult, but if you learn some of the tricks that I put in this video, then it should make it a little easier for you. But yeah, so if you are interested in seeing how I got this look and how to do a cut crease for hooded eyes, then keep on watching. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below and all that good stuff. But yeah, so keep on watching.
Alright guys, so I'm going to start off with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to use this to prime my lids. And then I'm going to set that primer with my Coverfx Perfect Setting Powder. So I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Morphe palette, and I'm going to hop off camera and do one eye, and it's going to look a little something like this. For my first shade, I'm going to be going in with the color Pukey, and I'm going to be using this in my crease as my transition. Next, I'm taking the color Buns, and I'm going to be using this to start building up where I want to draw my new crease in my eye. I'm going to be doing this a little bit above my eye crease just because I have hooded eyes, so when I look straight on, you'll still be able to see the cut crease. And I'm just going to build this color up until it's how I want it, and I don't really worry about my actual lid area because I'm going to go in with concealer and cut the crease, so all of that color that drips onto my lid isn't going to be there. Next, I'm taking the color Chip, and I'm going to be using this to even further define the crease. I'm going to be using this on a MAC 239 brush. It's a small defining brush, so it's easier to blend that crease area and make the color as pigmented as I want it to be. And with every color I'm using, I'm just making sure to blend that out towards the tail of my brow so that the colors are diffused. And now I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush to blend out that crease area that we've made so that all of the harsh lines are diffused. Next, I'm taking the color Central Park, and I'm going to be using this on a small M432 brush. It's like a flat shader brush, and I find that it's perfect for doing a cut crease because it's easy to define that crease area and just to make the color more pigmented. Next, I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to be cutting the lid with this, and I'm using a detail brush that I have from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to make sure I put the concealer as close as possible to that new crease that I've made, and you can tell that it's going above my actual crease, so that way when I am looking straight on, you'll still be able to see my work that I've done and the shadow that I've put in the cut crease. So I'm just making sure to blend that out, and I'm also going to flip this out towards the tail of my brow just to go along with the shape I've made. Next, I'm taking this beautiful gold color called Queen, and I'm going to be using this on just a flat shader brush, and I'm going to be putting this all over where I've put that concealer. And I'm going to make sure I get right up to the line that we've created for the new crease, so that way there is no concealer peeking through and that it all blends smoothly. Now I'm going back in with my Morphe M432 brush, and I'm just going to even further define the crease area, so that way if I've covered any of it up with concealer, it still shows through. And I'm also going to blend that out with a fluffy blending brush, just to make sure that there are no harsh lines and that it is all blended and seamless. Next, I'm taking my NYX liquid liner, and I'm going to be using this to do my winged eyeliner today. I am by no means good at wing liner. I am still trying to figure out the best technique for my eye shape, just because any way I've tried it so far, I feel like it never looks good. But for some reason, it turned out pretty okay today, so I decided to just roll with it. But I'm just going to use this to do my winged eyeliner. And it's a good thing I did my eye makeup before my face makeup, so I can just use a makeup remover wipe to fix the line and make sure that it is crisp. So I went off camera to do my base makeup, and I finished my lower lash line, and now I'm just going to do mascara. I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. For lashes, I'm going to be using the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes, and I popped them on off camera. And now I'm just going to do my bronzing, and I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Matte Clay Bronzer in Hotel Heiress. And I'm just going to use this to bronze up my cheekbones, bronze my forehead, and my jawline. Next, I'm taking my NYX High Definition Blush in Intuition, and I'm going to be using this on my cheeks. For highlighter, I'm using the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Oh Darling. And oh darling, this highlight is so blinding. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Glam Glowsetter Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm going to be using this just to set my makeup all into place. For my lips, I'm first starting off with the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the color 10 Nude. And to finish off my lips, I'm going in with the MAC Amplified Lipstick in the shade Half and Half. And that completes this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this cut crease look that I did using the Jaclyn Morphe palette. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Also, if you have any video ideas, please make sure to put them down in the comment section below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!